hello, and welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show. We are live now for a very, very, very special and exciting night for the,
Yes.
I don't know, the kickoff of the JordanCon hype train, and that will end ultimately in Atlanta when we're at JordanCon, at least the Innkeeper and I. Um,
So this
Hold
isn't
on.
to embarrass me for my lack of knowledge.
Not,
Oh.
no,
Oh. Okay.
no.
Okay.
Trust me,
Somebody's got.
I will be embarrassing myself as well. It's just a cringe stream also because you guys are all gonna know how terrible we apparently both are at trivia.
Yes, JordanCon is coming up. I can't believe it. It feels really real for some reason.
I
Maybe
know.
the reason is because tomorrow I'm leaving on my way to make my way out there. So, yeah. So tonight's the last night before I start making my way to JordanCon, which is awesome. Can't wait.
That makes it really, really. I don't get to leave until after work on Thursday, which feels so long, but also like I am still making sure all my cosplay and stuff is in order. So also very quickly, it's soon. So I don't know. I'm really excited. Anyways, this is the Wheel and Chill Show. Welcome to all of you in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here. Usually we start our stream by doing just like tiny little introductions to let you know who we are, and then we are going to get into the Watt Trivia Extravaganza, where we find
Nice.
out if me or if the Innkeeper is the Watt Trivia champion of the world. And if anybody's in here and thinks they're the Watt Trivia champion of the world, feel free to contest the results of this, okay?
Not during the questions.
Okay, so we're going to start with little introductions, and I'm going to let Matt the Innkeeper introduce himself, even though he is really someone who needs no introduction. So go ahead, Matt.
Sure. My name is Matt Hatch, and I run a live call and talk show all about the Wheel of Time called The Dusty Wheel Show. And that's on YouTube. And I've been doing that since August 2019. So we're coming up on 3 years late summer, which is going to be crazy. Like 3 years is going to feel ridiculously like it's hard to even imagine. Like you've been doing this, and I don't know how long have you been on TikTok? How long has that been?
Well, I've been doing Wheel of Time stuff on TikTok for like a year and a couple months now.
Yeah,
So not
like it's
terribly
crazy,
long.
right?
Yeah.
But no, but like when you get that, you come back around and you're like, wow, I can't believe I've been doing this. Yeah, it'll be 3 years for us, and we're still loving it. It feels good to kind of get back into the mood of things with the Wheel of Time Idol competition that just went on last week, and yeah, JordanCon is going to be another kind of bump. I think coming back from JordanCon will feel really good. Hopefully, principal photography for the Wheel of Time's done, and then we hopefully start getting some news and getting hyped again for season 2.
The
So
hype.
thank you for having me.
We're so happy that you're here. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
we're super stoked. Thank you.
It's thank you for being here. Okay, so I'll introduce myself because other than I'm gonna toss it over to Tavern and he'll be able to just take the reins because he is the trivia master tonight, and he will be going over all of the rules that we would like chat to abide by. I'm seeing some questions right now. So just hold up and you'll get the rules from Tavern in a second. I am Kritter XD. I'm on TikTok. I am Egwene Alvear on Twitter, along with myself. I have 2 accounts, like most Wheel of Time fans. And yeah, I mean, I'm on Instagram. I'll be going to JordanCon this week, and I cannot wait. I'm doing 2 cosplays, Brigitta and Leandrin. And no, I'm not a
Nice.
dark friend, so I don't want to hear those accusations that I know are going to be coming my way. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be here and super stoked to have Matt the Innkeeper as our guest, even though it's going to be a bit of a challenge. But I feel like hopefully, maybe, possibly, I'm up to it. Okay, Tavern,
You are.
take it away.
Greetings, everybody. I am Tavern. As you know, I am on TikTok. I create merch. And for this evening, I will be your trivia concierge.
Nice.
That's a thing. Also, check this out. Look at this shiny piece of bling. I'm just really happy about it. Sorry, this came out fucking awesome.
It did.
I'm
I'm
jealous.
really jealous.
So there you go. All right, so here's the rules and the breakdown of tonight's show. We are going to have 4 sections, right? Or 4 rounds with 5 questions apiece. I am respectfully asking the chat not to answer any questions until both of our trivia contestants have had a chance to answer. So if I ask Kritter a question and she doesn't know the answer, Matt gets a chance, or the Innkeeper gets a chance to answer and steal that point. If both of them get it wrong, I will take it to the chat. Hold on, I'm being told that I'm a little low. Is that better? Can you guys hear me all right?
Oh, I'm
We hear
sorry.
you
I'll turn
well,
you
yeah.
up. Yeah, we can hear you great. I just turned you up,
Okay.
so you should be okay now.
Perfect.
Sorry, guys.
So yeah, so I'm asking.
One rule clarification: if we both get it wrong, do we get bonus points?
Do we both get points?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I do like the sound of that, though. Yeah. No, because then you're gonna get all of them wrong. You're gonna get
tie, and it'll be a happy little ending.
I have a tiebreaker, by the way.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
prepared. I am prepared. Okay, so again, one person will go. If they get it wrong, the other person has a chance. If both of them get it wrong, the chat gets to answer. I don't see. Is Dana Lou isn't here? Is she? I haven't seen her.
Not yet. I have not seen her either.
Okay, so I am going to task Beth Weston with going in and finding two emojis, one that represents a good question, and one that represents a bad question. And every time I ask a question, you guys get to put one of those emojis down to let me know whether the question sucks or if you like the question. All right, so Beth Weston, please find two emojis if you wouldn't mind. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to start this off. Before every round, we're going to have a general topic question for us to have a discussion about. And then once that's done, I will let you know if it's a book round or a television show round, and we will ask the 5 questions. So, let's see. The first question I have for you, and Innkeeper, you're our guest, so you can answer this first, is what is your favorite arc in the Wheel of Time?
Favorite arc. It has to be the story arc of the Wheel of Time, which is all about a woman named Mirren Arenell, and basically the Wheel of Time is about her and what happened when she made certain decisions trying to acquire power. So yeah, basically I love the entire arc of the Wheel of Time, which is Mirren Arenell's story arc. So yeah, that's my favorite arc.
Did she have nice boots?
I mean, yeah, like cross-age boots. So yeah, I mean,
nice.
In every age.
Nice. I like that.
Like the traveling pants, you know.
Exactly.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Kritter, what is your favorite arc from the books?
I'm going to use this as an opportunity to point out the fact that there is a spoiler warning for the entire series at the top of the screen. So if you haven't seen the whole series, you are in danger right now. Okay, that being said, I love the Egwene as a captive in the White Tower arc. And it culminates, well, first of all, it includes the Varen reveal, which is, oh my god, chef's kiss. Like one of the best things, reveals, whatever, in the entire series. And then Egwene ends up shooting fireballs outside of a broken tower and like offing a bunch of Shan-Chan. You know, every time I read that part of the books, I get goosebumps. I cry. There are so many like emotions that happen all at once. She is just the epitome of, you know, girl boss, hashtag girl power, and she's my favorite character. So, to absolutely no one's surprise, that is my favorite arc in the books, personally. So, yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so looks like Beth Weston has decided that the tent will equal a bad question. I haven't seen a good question.
It's the ice cube.
Emoji yet. Is it?
Oh, the ice cube is good.
Yeah, tent bad, ice cube good. Looks like.
I didn't see the ice cube.
It's like 4 chats beneath the tent. It's like not very far beneath the tent.
No. Yeah, I still don't see it. That's weird. It's not showing up on my thing. Oh, I see it over on the. Oh, weird. I see it on this other one, but it doesn't show up on my YouTube one. Okay, so ice cube is good. Tent is bad. There was no igloo, or she was going to go with igloo, so, which is always good. Okay. To determine who goes first, we are going to play knife, paper, rock, like the Maidens of the Spear. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and your knife, paper, or rock. Knife is 2 fingers out. Paper and rock, or just paper and rock.
This is
right?
knife. Okay.
Yes.
It's
and
1,
hold
2,
your hands
shoot.
up so we can see it.
Okay.
On the screen.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Go.
I'm just doing like
Okay.
I'm trying to
Wait,
trick.
hold on.
Okay.
1,
1,
2,
2,
2.
3.
Okay, that was the worst possible. All right.
One more time.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
1, 2.
Okay, I lose. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That was a struggle though. Wow. That bodes really well for the rest of the night.
That's hilarious. Okay, so we are starting off with the Innkeeper.
Yes. Wait a second. Yeah, that's fine. It's like, shoot, I should have lost on purpose. I needed Kritter to get one wrong first, but go for it. Let's go for it. Here we go.
Okay, so this, heard you're a fan of Winter Dragon.
Okay.
So or that chapter from the books.
Yeah.
The prologue,
okay.
I should say.
Yeah.
What was, and forgive me for butchering this name, what was Elan Morin Tedrani better known as?
The Betrayer or Ishamael.
Okay, I'll give you that. It's Betrayer of Hope. But yes.
Oh, okay.
Betrayer counts.
I think he gets 2
Yes.
right answers there. So yeah.
Only 1 point.
Betrayer of
thing.
Hope. That's true. Yeah, it was close. But
Very
thank you
good,
very
very
much
good.
for Yeah.
You're good.
Yes. I got a question.
Ritter.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for this.
It's okay. What's up?
Okay. In chapter 1, An Empty Road of the Eye of the World, which character has the first line of dialogue?
Ooh.
Tam Althor.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
1-1, baby.
I might have said Rand there. I might have.
We are professionals here. Here's the scorecard.
Nice.
1-1.
It felt like a trick question, so I went.
Oh, it was not. Well, it's kind of a trick question in and of itself because everyone expects it to be Rand because he has all that inner dialogue going on.
That's what I meant. Yeah, like I felt like that wouldn't have been the question if Rand was the. Anyways, I'm gonna overanalyze every question from here on out. So just be prepared.
Innkeeper.
Yes.
You ready?
I don't know. The first one was nice. We'll see how the second one goes.
Aside from Hopper, name one other wolf in the Wheel of Time.
Moonshadow.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to go.
You don't have the whole list?
I didn't have the whole list. There's like 30 of those things. Hold on. I have a link to the website though, so give me a second.
Okay, sure.
Said Moonshadow.
I have a feeling.
Yeah.
He got one right. Yeah.
I thought so.
Where
We'll find out.
Sounds very familiar.
That is wrong.
No way.
What?
I thought Moonshadow was one.
Kritter.
Shoot.
I'm going by the wattfandom.com because I couldn't find the whole list in the books.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go look up the books.
You got this. You got this. I think I know one. But if Moonshadow ended up being right, then obviously he'll get the point. But in the meantime,
no, that's fine.
Dapple.
That is correct.
Nice.
I just broke my chalk.
Because I think Dapple actually might be what you're thinking. Because I think the way that Perrin described it was like the way the moon looks on the water as the wind blows or some shit. You know what I mean? Like how he's like.
Yeah. The ones I have for M are Morning Clouds, Morning Mist, and Morning Light.
Yeah.
Those are the M names.
There we go. I'm not surprised I got a question wrong.
But listen, there's a ton of them. All right, it is now 2-1.
Oh, hold on. Light Blinded Fool says Moonshadow is Elaine's horse in the last battle. I wonder if that's right.
Dang it.
Drab. Why? Thank you, Drab, for pointing that out. All right, so. Right.
Yeah, it's correct. Moonshadow is that horse.
Kritter, are you ready?
Yes.
Right. The next question is: who raised the banner of light at Demise Wells?
Ooh.
Who raised the banner of light at Demise Wells? I'm gonna say Perrin.
That would be wrong. Keeper?
Oh gosh. By the way, that was totally my guess. That's a great question. I'm gonna say maybe Taim.
Taim gave the order. But that is
Damn
not who
it.
raised it. All right, chat. Let's hear it, chat.
No.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got, chat?
Man, of course Taim would have given the order. He would never have done it by himself. Shoot. I know. Now I'm kind of curious.
He actually states it. He actually calls it the Banner of Light. He orders it. There was a power. There was a shield in the air, and it was raised into the air.
Okay, we've got a guess. Cullen Newby says Grady.
Newby is correct.
Oh,
it was Jord Grady.
Good job.
He actually said, Grady, raise the Banner of Light.
I was close.
You were really close. Good job.
Yeah, it was a caster, a channeler.
I guess maybe I was kind of just fantasizing about Perrin like holding up a banner while also fighting people, but that's just me. I mean, I have a mild Perrin problem. So.
I mean, kind of like Taim's told him to do it. It's kind of like a manager gets credit for what his peons
like a quarterback does whatever. Yeah,
delegated.
Exactly. Yeah. Very nice. Shady Grady. Who said that?
Nice.
All right. Innkeeper, you ready?
I mean, at this point, no, but go for it.
It's pretty close. It's only 2-1.
Yeah, that doesn't give me much hope, but keep going.
Okay, we're going all the way to the final battle.
Okay. Wow.
A memory of light. What did Andril bring through the giant gateway for Elaine, and where did it come from?
What did Andril bring to Elaine? Man.
It's kind of poetic justice, really, but. Pat, don't say anything yet. Pavara's like, I know.
The dragon banner?
No.
Dang it.
Will you please repeat the question?
Yes. In a memory of light, what did Andril bring through the giant gateway for Elaine, and where did it come from?
He brought lava from Dragon Mount.
That is correct. Kritter.
Oh, man. Did not remember
taking
that.
a solid lead of 3-1.
I'm also a bit of an Andral stan, so.
All right, yeah. This is where we stand right now. Kritter, wait, I can't hold this in the right spot.
That's okay.
3-1. Kritter to Innkeeper. Okay.
This is going just like I planned.
Round 1 is out. All right, let's go back to our questions. Kritter, you go first since Innkeeper answered the first one. This is just a discussion question, not a points question.
Oh, right, because we're at the end of round 1. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Less nervous now.
What caught you by surprise the most on the show?
I think the thing that gave me the most pause was how they described the Eye of the World as the place where the Dark One was imprisoned. That was my biggest concern, I guess, because I really like the idea of Shael Ghul and like the way that the last battle went down in the books. And I'm secretly holding out hope that, in fact, that is just another example of misinformation. Then they don't actually understand the full situation, and eventually there will be, a thing at Shael Ghul. So, anyways, that's me. Okay.
Do you think that they did that because of the way they were portraying the uncertainty of prophecies, where they knew the prophecies but they weren't real sure of them? Or was it because maybe Swan, we've talked about this before, where Swan, maybe Balzamon was visiting her in her dreams as well?
Yeah.
And gave her misinformation? I don't know. But
assuming that's misinformation, because it could end up being right, because the show could just be different from the books. Yeah, there's I think it's probably just some combination of like misinformation and them not being able to fully trust things from 3,000 years ago. So.
All right. Innkeeper?
Repeat the question again.
What caught you by surprise most on the show?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think. I mean, a variety of things are hitting me, but I guess what took me by surprise most. Man, that's a great question.
While you're thinking, Don't mind
Yeah.
me. I'm gonna stand up because my cat is laying flat on my desktop, and there's a chance that he will turn off my desktop, and then the stream will end. So this is an important thing. That's why I'm
Do
standing
your
up.
thing. Save us.
Yeah, this one's tough. Try to most. I think I would probably say the end in 8 when Moraine is shielded. I think
Okay.
I was just like, what? Like,
Yeah.
of all the things that have changed, that one was just not. Yeah, it was just everything else. You could kind of say, okay, that's like, okay, well, the pandemic, blah blah blah, or I get, but like Moraine being shielded in that moment, I was just, yeah, I think that would took my, yeah, that was the greatest surprise I think I had all season.
I think that we've discussed this as well. Is that episodes 1 and 2 were the closest to the books, and then after that, everything started kind of taking its own path
Shifting.
from the books. Yeah, it started shifting, which is fine. Again, I love the show. My biggest issue with the shows were Barista Hagrid, which is Loyal. But other than that, we're good. I was very depressed with his height. But whatever. And it. Well, I don't even care about the hair. It was the height that really bugged me. All right.
By the way, I do want to point out something. Everyone in chat is coming to the recognition that I did not lie to them.
About what?
Like, this is not gonna go any better than the first round went. Everybody.
You're just playing it up for the drama. You're
That's
ready to come
exactly.
back. Don't call it a comeback.
He's giving you a false sense of security. But he's
yeah,
doing.
this is you. All I'm saying is I'm not lying.
All right. Round 2 is a show round.
Oh, okay.
These questions will be about the show.
Good, because I have
Innkeeper,
cat
you
hair
started
all over me now, so that I'm ready for that.
Innkeeper, you started the last one, so this one it's with Kritter.
Okay.
So let me mark my questions. All right, Kritter.
Mm-hmm.
What episode did Perrin's enhanced hearing kick in?
What episode did Parents Enhanced Hearing kick in? Episode 3.
That is correct.
It's when he
Nice.
Very nice.
heard the tinkers. I'm not gonna say why.
Yes. No,
Okay.
that's exactly it. They were walking down the path, and he heard the Tinkers coming before Egwene did, and her actual voice was muffled to show the difference. Very good. All right, Innkeeper, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
For anybody that's now coming in, remember, no answering the questions unless they both get it wrong. And if they do get it wrong, I will open it up to the chat to answer. All right, your question, Innkeeper, is what is the first thing Moraine says on the show?
It's not him.
Actually, no.
Oh,
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
I know what you're going with. I get that.
Oh my gosh, it's like when she's putting on her jacket, right?
When she's doing her Firefly sequence, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Take my home,
Is
take
it-
my land.
The Wheel of Time turns.
No.
Gosh, damn it! I knew it was some
It
random.
was close. It was really close. All right, chat. Does anybody know what the first thing Moraine says? First episode of the show. It's very ominous.
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
I know.
Let's give it 30 seconds. To
Yeah, I
see
was
what
gonna
the
say
chat
there's
comes
a
up with.
delay.
They're all going into Amazon right now.
I can see
I went-
it right now. She's like
I
shrugging.
went for the
her head.
non-narrated Moraine, so I made the wrong guesstimation there.
Yes,
Although I couldn't have gotten.
It was the
other one.
narrated Moraine.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what that was. It was either.
And Cullen Newbie gets it correct again.
Oh,
Ooh.
the world
Ring
is
says
broken.
the world is
Yeah.
broken.
Nice.
The first words. Okay, Kritter.
That is ominous. Yes.
So this is a kind of a speculatory question, but they came in the extra content, I think.
Well, I've watched that. Well, I've watched all the. Okay, let's go.
So it's speculation, but I think it's a fairly solid question.
Okay.
How does Patton Fane enter the ways?
He has a little Avendasora leaf. It's a little metal one. Or
That
looks
would be
like
it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Well,
Nice.
I think it's stone, but yes.
Yeah, whatever it looks. Whatever. Yeah, a little leaf.
All right. Keeper.
Hold on. And Anas A asks, does the innkeeper use the dusty wheel cut for Moraine's first words?
No. That would have been like, yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think. Her first words in our Dusty Wheel Cut is, yeah, I think she just says like, oh, I can't remember what she says when she walks into the inn. That's a good question. See, I would have gotten that one wrong too.
Right, and chat, yes, you have 2 points right now.
Chat with 2 points.
Technically, you're beating the innkeeper.
Wow.
This was never in doubt. This was never in doubt.
Right, the score is 5-1.
What?
2 for the chat.
Really?
Yes.
Right.
You act like you're surprised about this,
I
Kritter.
didn't. No, I literally. I didn't know there were even that many questions.
Oh my
okay.
gosh. Okay, innkeeper, are you ready?
Yes. I mean, no, but yes. Keep going.
In episode 4,
Okay.
Dragon Reborn, what does Rand see in his dream while sleeping in the barn of the Grinwell farm?
Ooh.
He has that dream.
Yep. He sees. I have to describe the entire thing.
Just
He sees his friends. He's walking along. He sees like Perrin hitting who I think is his wife with a hammer. I think. He
okay.
sees Matt staring at his hands that are bloody, and he sees Egwene and Ishamael coming up behind her and kind of dragging her away.
Got them all right. Excellent.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
Nice job. All right,
It was a
cool.
dream. I care about Teleronriad and
That's
dreams.
true. That's
so.
true. Oh, thank you
All
for
right.
the sub, Darren Douglas, and also David Flaherty. I saw you sub earlier, and I didn't say thank you, so thank you very much. Okay, Tavern, sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. Are you ready? This is, the last question of round 2.
Let's go.
Nice.
What do Carini and Moraine talk about during their watch of Logain?
Yeah.
Leandrin?
Would be wrong.
They talk about how Moraine is needed back in the tower and how she should return to the tower.
That is incorrect.
What?
It's
No way.
Okay, chat. Chat, you have a chance to get another point here.
Okay.
I thought that's
What
what they
do
she said.
Carini and Moraine talk about while they're on watch, watching Logain?
Shoot.
I don't believe you. No, I mean, I believe you. I'm sure I know you. I know you looked this up. I just could have sworn they were talking about Leandrin and how she's like culling favor. Or maybe that was with Alana, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Yeah, now I have to now I'm curious. It's going to be Cullen again.
Where's
Literally.
Cullen Newbie? Go to that episode real quick. No. All
They're gonna
Exactly.
like
right, you got
Take
about
the-
10 seconds. If not, I'm gonna blurt it out. Somebody said Warders. Corwin, talk about nothing. Absolutely correct. Good job, Corwin90.
what?
Yeah, so when Carini is in the tent with her warder, he actually mentions, she's growing on you. Can you imagine what their conversation, her and Land's dinners are like? It's gonna make, passing time with her or whatever, right?
Sure.
Have this cutscene where they're showing everybody holding watch, and they get to Carini and Moraine, and they're just sitting there like stones, not saying a damn thing, because they have nothing to talk about.
Wow, trick question.
So, chat gets another.
Well, dang.
Dang.
Shoot, I thought I was going to get a steal there.
You did.
That's a
I
bummer.
thought you were too. I was like, oh, that sounds.
I was
so
like,
right.
oh, I was like, he sounds really confident.
I thought that's my fault. That was the false confidence, clearly. Oh man.
All right,
Uh,
here we go. So this is in between question. This is just a conversation question. Going to the Innkeeper. What show and the character is the most true to the books, in your opinion?
what character in the show is the most true to the book?
Yeah.
Okay, you got those two mixed up.
Yeah, what character in the show is the most true to the books? Say it wrong?
Ooh, this is a good question. Sorry, I had an idea in my head and I was like, no, I can say that because of X. Tam Althor.
Oh.
That's who I would say.
Actually, yeah.
I would say they don't really mess with his storyline too much. And we don't have a lot of. I mean, it's kind of a cheated answer because it's not like he's in a ton of the show, so you can't get his character too wrong. They're not inventing things. So yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, I would say Tam.
That's a good one. Although he had one of the biggest faux pas early on in the show, which when he said he loved bread and not the honey cakes, but that's fine. It's not his fault. Not his fault. All right, Kritter. What is it for you?
Well, first, let me say thank you for the sub, Watch Shadow Killer. I appreciate it. Also, if you're in the stream and you haven't liked the stream, I would ask that you do because it really helps with the algorithm. I also want to say that I think Tavern is doing a lovely job. Wheel up time. The hate about the questions is not appreciated. I think he's a lovely.
I saw that. I ignored it. No.
And then I think I might have accidentally cheated by looking at chat, but I completely agree now that I've seen the answer. But I think it's Loyal. I think he is adorable. His attitude is perfect. His ramblings are just so endearing, and I think he's just Hamid embodies Loyal perfectly, and the writing for Loyal is perfectly Loyal. So that's my answer. I think.
I'll agree with that for sure. Yep. All right, folks, we're on to round 3.
Woo-wee!
Nice.
We are going back to the books.
Do we have to?
What would be your preference?
Okay. I guess each round I've only gotten one question right. So, yeah, let's do it. I'm just wondering which question I'm going to get right this time.
You never know. You might.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
His voice does sing in our ears. We love Hamid as Loyal.
All right, Innkeeper, are you ready?
I don't know, but let's do it.
What village was Elias killed in?
Village. Was Elias? It was Elias. Is that who you're asking about? Who'd you say?
Adelias?
Adelias.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you I was going to butcher.
I thought you said
names.
Elias, and I was like, what?
Which village?
Adelias.
I have no idea. So Hinderstap.
No, it would have been nice, but that's not it. Kritter?
Oh God. Okay. So it's
Oh, actually, now I know. No, I think I know. We'll see.
Is it oh my gosh. North Bridge? I know it's wrong, but go ahead.
That's not it.
I know.
All right, chat, you got 30 seconds
Yes.
to come up with the answer.
I was thinking it's the village or the port town or whatever right outside of Tarvalin, but I think it happened before that actually, so I'm probably wrong.
I just
Let's see if the chat gets it.
Cullen, make it happen.
Cullen's Crossing, Land Blinded Fool. Very good. It is Cullen's Crossing.
That's
Colin
hilarious.
should have gotten that one.
I know.
That's true.
I'm a little bit disappointed.
It was Light Blinded Fool that did.
Well done, Light Blinded Fool.
As soon as you said village name, I was like, 0 chance.
Cullen's Crossing. If somebody said tell me true or false, Cullen's Crossing was in the Wheel of Time, I probably would have said false, honestly.
All right, Kritter.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Are you ready?
We'll see.
This is a long one. Other than the Dark One's seal... Actually, wait, before I even say this, I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
You will not allow me to call her Fail.
Okay.
Because you're like, it's Fail. Get it. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Okay.
But this gentleman's name is not Bile.
I know.
It's Bale.
Bale.
It's freaking Bale.
I can't not say bile. I don't know why. Literally, when I say it,
like,
that's how I say it. I'm so sorry. Like, I literally
I was
can't.
like, I feel offended every time she says it.
I got so many comments on that TikTok. Like, it's, oh my God, never say that name again. Usually I'm like informing people, like, this is the way you pronounce things, because I listen to the audiobooks, and for some reason, that name was ingrained in me from the beginning, and it will never leave. So, anyways, sorry.
Okay, so now you know it's a Bale question. Other than the Dark One seal, name at least one other thing that Bale Doman had in his secret cubbyhole collection.
Thank you for the sub, Kender Sadai, as I stall. Let's see. Some other thing that he had in his little cute collection, other than a seal.
Glad you laughed when she said it. Jessica, I died inside a little bit every time she said the name. I'm just going to put that out there.
A little Mercedes logo thingy. Like a little figurine logo that looks like the Mercedes. Like, people speculate that that's what it was.
Okay,
I don't know.
That is in the books that is not part of its collection. I believe the Mercedes thing is part of the Panax collection.
I think you're right. I know. I think you're right.
So,
okay.
Keeper.
Oh man, I wish I had an answer for this. This is the wrong answer, but I'm gonna use it anyways because maybe technically he had it as part of his collection at one point. The Male Adam.
That was gonna be.
That was also in the Panax Palace.
Well, but he took it, but we don't know where he stored it. I guess
He didn't have it in his collection at the start originally.
Oh, the original
right.
collection. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Then
No, that's okay.
It wasn't
no.
I don't think he had it in his cubbyhole.
Don't worry. I would never would have gotten any closer anyways. I don't remember what he had.
All right. Come on, chat. Let's hear it. What do we got?
Light Blinded Fools has a light stick. Like a match?
That is correct.
Oh.
No, he had a light stick. It's like a foot-long rod that you hold and it lights up.
You know
It's
what?
like
I was gonna oh my God, literally, I was like, he had some rod, but I didn't know.
Okay, so
whatever, it's fine.
He kept his rod in his cubbyhole. It just sounds
Would you
weird.
not? I mean, oh my gosh.
All right, so this is what he had. He had a light stick. He had, of course, the Dark One seal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He had a carving, a dark ivory carving of a man holding a sword.
Okay, somebody said that.
He had a fossilized saber-tooth skull.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
So chat got that one.
Welcome to the stream,
Right.
Wild Gardenia. Happy to have you here, and everyone.
Innkeeper.
Thank you all for being here.
Yes, go for
Are
it.
you ready, sir?
I feel like this time I'm gonna say yes, totally ready.
Let's go.
Right. Who were the three maidens that won at Knife, Paper, Rock and bore the honor of reminding Rand about his promise to the maidens?
Holy hell.
When he got his ass beat, remember that part?
You said who were the three?
Three maidens.
Okay, hold on. Can I interject here and just say that I feel like if he gets one right, he should get the.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
You know what?
There's no way I would
I
get
will
three.
give him that.
Okay.
I will give him that because that was
Sulan.
a tough one. Would be no. You have two more shots. I'll give you two more tries.
More shy. I'll get 3 tries. That's,
There's 3 people. You can get one. You're good.
how about Bear?
No.
Amy's. I remember it was there.
No. Oh, that would be a no to all 3 of those. All right, Kritter.
Oh my gosh, if I could remember
I don't remember.
any of the maidens' names other than Sulan, that would be super helpful. Other than Bane and Chiad, obviously that's not my guess.
She's like, that's not my guess.
Not my guess because I don't think it's
She's
them.
just throwing names out and go, nope.
That's not my guess. I'm thinking. I have a mind palace. We've talked about this. I have to like
Yes.
go through it.
I have no mind palace.
Mind shed? Do you have anything out of mind? Anything?
Chiad. That's my guess. Or I guess I get 3
No.
guesses, don't I? Okay. Bane.
That would not be it. All right.
Hold on, I get 3 guesses.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got 2 more.
I guess Bane and Chiad. Either of them are.
Bane and Shad, no, they're out.
Okay.
And you said somebody else. But,
Eleanor.
Eleanor, no.
I'm making up a girl's name. I don't know. Okay.
Now Critter's just
Omar.
trying to make me feel better.
No,
So.
I literally have no idea.
You might kick yourself when the answers come out, but all right.
Probably.
No, I won't.
He's like, I don't care.
Man, I don't know why I really thought Sulin was one.
I
That's
did
crazy.
too, honestly, because Sulin is like his keeper, more or less.
Isn't that time? Isn't Sulin in women's clothing or Wetlander clothing at that time?
Oh, maybe. Okay, so Light Blinded Fool says Samara. Is that right?
Yes. Now, we weren't ready for chat yet. So if you'd given up, then
Oh, no, I already gave you 3. I said Eleanor.
okay, all right. Oh, that's true. All right,
It was a
all right. So
guess.
yes, so the names were Samara, Ser, and Nandera.
Oh, Nandera does sound. I mean, I never would have come up with it.
These are-
It sounds familiar.
I love how Hopper knows me well in chat, and he said, "Why do people invite you to trivia contests? We do still love you." This
Right,
is
Kritter.
I'm happy to be humbled by this.
Kritter, are you ready?
You know what? Yes. Let's go.
Where do we first meet Gaul?
We meet him in a cage.
Yes, but where?
I have a name, but I don't think it's right.
We meet him at son of a gun. Four Kings. I know.
No.
Don't look at me like that.
No, that's not it.
So
Go ahead.
this name is not the right name, and I don't know why my
If you're
brain
close,
wants
if
me
you're
to.
close to it.
It was like this is the name that's coming to my head, and I don't know why. It's probably a name that grew up around, but it's like Streeter or something like that. I don't know. There's like I can't remember what it's called.
Is that your answer, Streeter?
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
Wow. You were like,
That's not
ooh, is that it? Like,
I really wasn't. I was like, there's no chance. I don't remember
chat.
the place it's called. Like I can see the chapter. I can but I can't remember the.
I mean, I knew he was in a cage.
He
And
was
isn't
in a
that the same
cage.
town that they meet Fail?
It's on the
Yeah.
it's
It's
on the river.
because
I
they get
thought.
on a boat immediately after,
I
and
believe
Fail
so.
is on the boat.
And there's Light Blinded Fool with Remen.
Ah, there we go.
I was gonna say college kids eat it a lot.
Sort of.
Sort of.
It's one.
Nice.
All right, Innkeeper, we're back to you, sir.
Are we?
The last question of round 3. You've got this. I have faith in you.
I don't have any faith, but go for it.
Okay. Name the Maiden of the Spear that was lost in Shadar Lagoth.
Oh shoot! This is gonna
Weird to
piss
say,
me
dude.
off. This one's gonna make me mad.
I couldn't think of her name earlier because I was gonna use her as one of the 3. Couldn't even think of her name.
This one's gonna bother me. Because I can hear Rand chant it, but I can't.
She definitely ends up on his list. Actually, does he start the list
No.
I
because of her? No.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I think. All right, chat. Does anybody know if he actually starts the list because of her? Don't say the name. But if you know if that's the case, let me know.
I can't remember her name. I thought it was I can't remember.
Give me
her
a name.
No,
Yeah.
it starts with a letter kind of thing, but no, I can't.
Starts with a letter.
I can't think of the name.
Okay.
So
All right, Kritter
that's it.
goes to you.
Okay. Leah.
That is correct.
No
Nice.
shit!
It is
I
Leah.
just pulled that out of my ass. Oh my god. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I go through the alphabet when I can't remember things, and so I'm like, does it start with an A? No. Does it start with a B? And I just got to L and was like, F it, I'm not gonna think of this. And so I went with Leah. Feels good. I knew it was short
Nice.
though, so that was fun.
Apparently, now we also know that Kritter's Mind Palace is in her butt.
Shut up. Wow.
She pulled it out of her ass.
Sorry. I know. Sometimes I say things that I shouldn't.
Nice.
All right, back to the questions in between rounds before the last round.
Okay.
So there's no points for this. All right, here we go. What special effect are you most wanting to see on the show? And by special effect, I don't mean just channeling. I mean an effect from an angrill, a triangle, or sangrill. Any kind of effect that you read in the book you want to see in the show. Kritter, you start on this one.
Shoot. It sounded just now like you said triangular, by the way, and it was hilarious.
Triangle?
Like aerial's triangular.
Obtuse. Obsolete.
Okay, so what is the effect I'm most looking forward to seeing? I guess I'm really curious to see the sky fight. You know, because I don't know if you guys have seen
Over Falma?
Because I don't know if you guys have, if it happens. I don't know if you guys have seen the
Be cool.
the music video on YouTube that was like super viral a while ago, but it has like an older country gentleman with a cowboy hat like up in the sky and he's like singing, you know? I can't remember like if you're familiar. So I'm like picturing that and I'm like, that's not cool. Like that doesn't look that cool and I hope that's not what it looks like. But I can't really otherwise picture it. So basically I'm just really hoping that they come up with a super cool way to make that happen or something equivalent to that happen so that, you know, because I like the idea of it sort of being projected across the land, right? Because they said that like people could see it sort of almost far and wide. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm nervous about that one. And that may happen next season, so.
Someone
Very
submitted
cool.
a Wheel of Time song parody with that.
Oh, the
for yeah, and it actually for the blowing of the horn. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Yeah, totally.
I'm
That's
still,
amazing.
I'm like halfway through the finals. I haven't watched it all. Or did that make
It was
to the
last. It
finals?
was like last year. No,
Oh,
it was last year. So,
okay,
yeah.
I need to circle back.
Right? Innkeeper?
I mean, it's got to be just all the things around dreaming, dream shards. You know,
Random God?
seeing dreams. You know, gap of infinity kind of stuff. You know, like all those pieces. I think Teleron Riyadh proper, as we like to say. Yeah, all those. They've got to get that stuff. If they get that right, I'll be really happy. So.
That's really cool. Yeah, that would be
Agreed.
pretty neat because I mean, so far the Min viewings, I read the books and Kritter laughed at me for this. When I read the books, every time I came to a Min viewing, I basically saw the character with emojis over their head,
Right.
and that's how I thought she was seeing shit. But I really like the way they did it on the show. The chat's going crazy with things like Bowl of the Winds, Gates. There's a bunch of stuff that they're talking about in here. The Grom, the Golem. There's a lot of neat things I want to see. Somebody said colored weaves. I think we all wish that to some extent. I don't know if they're gonna change that, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be cool though, to denote the different elements. You know, fire, water, and all that stuff.
Totally.
I'd like to see Mask of Mirrors too.
Yeah.
The transformation for that'd be pretty neat.
That would be
Alrighty.
so many possibilities. It's all very exciting. Also,
But yeah,
drag car, like if they have them.
Oh,
you know, like
yeah, that'd be sick.
It could be cool.
All right, we are on to the final round,
Excellent.
and it is a show round. We're going back to the show.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I believe Kritter starts this one.
That sounds sort of right.
It is right. I'm keeping track.
I
I'm a
believe you. I
professional.
believe you.
I'm a professional.
I completely agree. You're doing great.
All right. Kritter, are you ready for
Let's
the question?
Go. Let's go.
Who did we not see Machin Shin speak to in the ways?
Loyal.
Very good.
Nice.
Wow, she jumped right down that one.
I was gonna say like Pat and Fane.
Matt, because he wasn't in the ways.
Matt. All right, Innkeeper.
Okay.
Speaking of Pat and Fane, you called his name and he shall appear.
Nice.
Every episode in which Pat and Fane appears, hear his telltale whistle, but one. What episode is that?
My guess would be episode 6.
No. Would be incorrect. He didn't actually appear in episode 6.
But did you say the only episode where his whistle didn't appear?
No, I said in every episode in which Pat and Fane appears,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I
you
totally
hear his
misheard it.
telltale whistling.
Sorry.
But
yeah.
if you missed it, all right, give me another.
No, that's good. No. Yeah.
Kritter?
Go for it.
Okay, here's my guess. And the reason behind it is I feel like he wasn't being sneaky in this episode. He was just being fully out there. Wait, actually, hold on. We see... No, I'm sick with it. Episode 8.
That's correct.
Nice! Because he wasn't being sneaky.
So-
He just showed up.
After prepping for this show, I figured out that Pat and Fane's whistle is played whenever he shows up in an environment for the first time. So when they showed up to Faldara, it was episode 7 when he came out of the ways behind them and we heard the whistle.
Nice.
At that point, he was already in Faldara, so they didn't have to play it again.
I always thought of it as like this, like ominous, like I'm coming. You know what I mean?
It-
Like,
it
and
kind
then
of
it's
is.
like, oh no, I'm here. You know, in episode 8, like it's no more. It's not like
Yeah,
an
it-
anticipatory
it's-
thing anymore.
It's weird because whenever he shows up in a new area, they play it. They don't play it every time he's on screen in that episode, for example.
Right. Like I guess in episode 1, for example.
Yeah, they played it when right after the mid-roll and when he showed up. But whenever he showed up again in the episode, they didn't play it again.
True.
So it's whenever he appears for the first time in an area, is what it seems like.
I guess we'll see
Nice.
if they keep
Right.
that up in season 2.
Kritter, are you ready?
Yeah. Let's rage.
What would Rand always save a basket of to take Egwene? It was in episode 1.
Oh my gosh. Is it the thing he had in his pocket? God, and that was.
It was actually.
I know. I'm trying to think of what it was.
That been in your pocket all day.
A fig, figs.
Oh.
Son of a. Okay, I couldn't remember. I don't. It's fine. I'm fine.
Keeper, what is your guess?
I mean, I'm assuming you need the proper name of whatever flower it was.
Nope. Need a proper name.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just a little. Flower.
That is incorrect.
It was a fruit.
Damn it.
What? It wasn't a persimmon. Please, persimmon. Please tell me.
No,
No, it wasn't
Okay.
a person.
I was gonna say
It was-
persimmon.
It was berries.
Just berries.
It
Oh,
was
okay.
Berries.
Oh, that's right. It was a berry. For some reason, I thought it was.
I.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm giving that to chat since I took their thunder.
Oh,
I
sorry,
should've given them a
chat.
chance. Oh, that was my fault. Chat, you get a point for that. Oh, you're tied with Kritter, 8 apiece. Chat might win this.
Light Blinded Fool
Yes.
might have gotten it before you announced it because there were.
Yeah.
It was close.
All right.
It was close.
Keeper, are you ready?
I mean, sure.
This is a fill in the blank. Oh, this is a
Go
fill in the
for it.
blank question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Finish this sentence.
Okay.
War is just fools killing other fools for.
I know what the first word is. I just want the second one is between 2 words.
Oh God, that's a good point. I
Um,
guess I'll just go with whichever one you don't pick. I had it, and then I was like, oh, it could actually be. Oh man.
Say it again, and I'm gonna see if my brain wants me to say one of them, and I'm like annoyed
Fine.
because if I get it wrong, go ahead. Yeah.
Ready? War is just war is just fools killing other fools for.
Foolish causes.
Yeah.
Is
Good
it?
job.
Oh man,
Nice.
my original guess was gonna be foolish reasons, and then I was like, wait, it could
Yeah.
be causes. Okay,
It's causes. That's excellent.
well
All
done.
My
right.
brain said
Last
causes, but I wanted to say
question.
reasons too.
I was wondering. I was like, what other word is he thinking about? All right. Here we go.
Foolish
Critter.
causes.
Last question.
Okay, let's go.
Episode 6. When we first look down upon the hall of the tower, how many sitter seats are empty, and of which Aja?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, so I'm working this out in my mind palace. Chill out. Karini is out, so there's an empty one in the greens at least one. Oh my gosh. I feel like there were more, but now that I'm thinking of it, I don't know what. I'm just gonna say one, and it was with the greens.
Well, that is correct.
Nice.
Okay, God, I
Excellent
could have
job.
sworn there were more vacancies, but maybe
I know. I thought so too.
Okay, good. So I'm not
No,
alone.
it was just Karini's empty seat. All the other sitters were in attendance.
Amazing.
So very, very good. The final tally is 9-3.
But who's keeping score?
Who is?
That's true. Nobody's keeping
Who's
score.
keeping score? No,
Chat
not
chat
me.
was at 8, and I was at 20. Because I knew all the answers.
Nice.
I don't count. So excellent. Very, very cool.
That was
I do have a bonus question for the chat.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's see if they can tie Kritter.
By the way, I need to know how many questions I did get wrong because I owe someone a mug.
Oh,
Sure.
shoot. All right, hold on.
How many got wrong?
But no one, you can't vote anymore, people. No more voting on that poll. It's over.
Well, it's 17.
I
no,
got
that you got wrong.
17.
No,
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 that
no.
I got wrong. That I got
You
wrong.
got wrong. All right, hold on.
Hold on,
I'll
while
do
you're
that in a second.
calculating, let me just ask, Matt, how many
Yes.
JordanCons would you say you have been to?
I've been to everyone but one.
Wow,
So,
that's amazing.
so since 2000, what? 2008? How many have been there? 15? I don't know. 14 or 15? So yeah, I've been to 14 or 15 or something like that.
Wow. So I guess I'm this is my first one. I'm a
Oh.
complete noob. It's a travesty, but that will be remedied soon. If you had advice to give to a first-time JordanCon goer, what would be like your main advice?
Ooh, yeah, good question. So this one I hear this one all the time, and this happens after every JordanCon. Is someone will say, "I was just too embarrassed to say hi or come up and meet you or other people." You know, like I felt like there was maybe like a clique or there was too many groups. I just didn't feel comfortable. There's lots of advice, like go to lots of panels, have fun, participate. But my biggest advice for people would be do not go to JordanCon and walk away not having introduced yourself to other fans. Like you will regret it. You'll absolutely regret it 100% if you don't, just talk to them. I haven't, I can't say that there's like never been ever anyone at JordanCon that wasn't, there to make friends. But I would say 99% of the people that are there would be lovely to talk to and just introduce yourself. And especially, please do come say hi to me too. But it doesn't have to be me, just somebody. But yeah, please do just be open to it. Everyone's just looking for friends to talk to about the Wheel of Time. And you have the perfect thing, which is a fandom that you adore. And so it's really easy to just be like, hey, do you want to talk about the show? Because I really am looking for people to talk to, whatever it is, So, yeah, I would say, among all the other advice I can give is to you or to any others out there that are going to JordanCon for the first time is, like, people are just dying to meet you, and don't walk away believing that no one wanted to talk to you or wasn't open to it. So
100%. I totally agree with
It's
that.
not like you don't have everything in common to talk about, right?
Yeah, actually, Bane and Chiad had an article that I think was shared by JordanCon, or they wrote it for JordanCon, or maybe it was from the Great Blight or something. But one of their big things was like, if you don't know what to talk about, like, who's your favorite Wheel of Time character is an amazing icebreaker. So, you know, like, don't be shy. We all have that in common, this fandom, and I agree with Matt 100%. Like, come say hi to me. I want pictures with people. Especially if you're on Twitter of Time. Like, I joined Twitter of Time mid 2020, and I feel like a lot of you guys on there are like some of my really good friends, even though we're on the internet together, and that's it so far. So if I can meet you in person, that'll just solidify what we already had going on the internet. So I would love, love, love to meet you. So come say hi. Tavern, do you have how many Matt got wrong?
Yes.
Okay, let's
7.
go.
It was 7.
But I wasn't even ready for that transition. So
Sorry,
thank you,
I'm
Kritter.
really good at really jarring transitions.
That was
one
a
of my
good one.
skills.
That was a good one. Now let's get back to what's important here. How many total?
It was 7.
7. Oh.
7.
I think people did, by the way, put guesses underneath after I told them you couldn't do any more guesses. Let me see. I'm here to check. 13.
While you're doing that,
2, 4,
chat
6.
your question. Your bonus question is, what was Tam's first line of dialogue?
Okay. Well, they have 30 seconds because there's a delay.
30 seconds.
So, or something like that. I don't know. There's
30
always a
seconds.
delay.
What was his first line of dialogue? Just remember that he is a father.
Wow. Okay. So you're giving him hints now.
Yeah, hints.
Like,
yeah.
literally.
Listen, that's
Wow.
a tough one. That is a tough one. It's the first line. He has the first line of dialogue in the books, and this is the first line of dialogue. So that's not an easy one.
Oh man.
No, this isn't show. We're talking about books. Sorry, I should have specified.
Oh,
books.
okay. I was thinking show. Good way to.
Oh, nope, it's books.
Beth
Should have
Weston
specified,
says that
that's
she
on me.
guessed 6, so she was.
I know, yeah.
Close, but no
One
cigar.
person guessed
Like the Price
7.
is Right. If you're under, you're wrong.
Well, it looks like we got an exact guess. Who was it? Drum roll. Is that it, Matt? Are we doing it? Like,
Who,
You whine.
is it mine?
who won? You said you had an exact guess.
Oh, sorry. I was like I thought you were talking about like the chat was
We're
guessing.
doing two
Oh,
things
yeah.
at once.
The-
Let's be honest.
The Reader Reborn on Twitter. The Reader Reborn
yay.
won a mug. So congratulations. Yeah. Guessed
Very,
like
very nice.
7 an hour ago. They're nicely done.
well
Nice
done.
done. Nicely done. All right, here are the responses so far. Are you whining, son?
Winning. Are you winning, son?
Okay. I thought I said whining. I don't know. All right. Then there's what is it, lad? Really close. That's really close, but that's not it. Brother was a drinker. That's in there as well, but that's not it.
What was the trick?
Hi, hungry. I'm dad. Did you finish your chores?
Oh man.
I don't know what that is. That's a lot in that one. I remember this road something something. That was on the show. We're talking about the books, but yes, that was on the show. Pavara is the closest. Are you all right, lad?
Oh, you know what? That's Kalanubi again.
Well, she said
She
you all
did say
right,
you
lad,
all
right
right.
above that.
True.
So technically it's close enough, but yes, Kalanubi comes in with "Are you all right, lad?"
And exact.
Very, very cool. Exact. So I give them half a point each.
Half point each was. All right, so I'm still not that it matters because this is a fun game, but I still.
It is a fun game. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
that's
it's only
it for my trivia
Okay.
bit. So we can
Nice.
either
nice job.
I will.
Well done in the trivia, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank you.
love it.
Thank you.
Tavern and
I
Tavern,
will give
everyone.
it back to you, Kritter.
Okay, well, I mean, today it's a JordanCon hype stream. So I guess if you're in the chat and you're going to JordanCon, you have any questions? Because the Innkeeper is on the board of directors for JordanCon.
That's correct.
So he is very professional. We're all here to get really excited about JordanCon. That's what this is all about. So we can talk about that just for a little bit before we sign off. So I guess, Matt, since you've been there for all but 1 year, which is crazy.
Yeah. I know.
What days should I cosplay? I have 2 cosplays. Should I do Friday and Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Friday and Saturday are the best days. I mean, you're Friday. Look, so traditionally Saturday was you had people that would do walk-in They'd get a ticket on Saturday. They'd come after work was over for the week, and they'd come and just spend Saturday, Sunday there. So, but with this one, they said they're sold out.
Yeah.
And that's before people are, before Saturday traffic. So I would imagine most of these people are intending to be there Friday. So yeah, I would say Friday, Saturday is, your two best days. I imagine this place is going to be rocking and rolling by Friday. Sometimes Friday's a little bit lighter just because, Saturday was the big day, but I think that'll change this year.
Yeah, I'm on a panel that I think is going to be pretty hopping on Friday evening, though. I think it's at like 4 on Friday. It's the why changes are necessary to convert the books to the show.
That'll be an interesting one.
Topic.
It's in the main hall or whatever they call it. Like it's in Maine or something. So they're expecting a big crowd, and so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's all very upbeat and happy and a really lively but productive discussion. I think Christy Lee Luss is on the panel, and she's one part of the 2 parts that are Team Moraine, right? So that's exciting.
Christy Lucier. She's also on Looney Theories that night. So Friday night at 10 p.m. If you've never been to a Looney Theories, you should go.
I haven't.
It is
obviously.
it is a lot of fun. So Looney Theories is about as silly and as ridiculous as it gets, and at JordanCon as far as panels are concerned. But and that's at 10 p.m. So yeah, it's a fun late night panel to have.
Love that. Also, Watch Shadow Killer, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. I guess, right before that, actually, I think, because that's in the Wheel of Time track. Right before that is the Twitter of Time meetup, because I think they said there'll be like 30 minutes in between the Twitter of Time meetup and the Looney Theories panel. So hopefully I'll be live streaming that on TikTok, the Twitter of Time meetup. So I'll be there. I'll physically be there, and I'll probably just stick around.
And I think
are they expecting a larger crowd this year because of the show? Or because I know that you have to get your tickets or whatever, and there's a limited amount. Is that correct?
I don't know what the final tally is, but it sounds like it's a big con.
Good.
It's not. It doesn't seem like it doesn't. Obviously, last year was very limited. I think it was like 500 or something. I don't know. So this does not seem like it's been limited like that. So yeah, I anticipate a ton of people there, and we will be doing. So the lobby tends to be, where a lot of us gather when you're not in panels and such. So last year, I think Taylor and I did a Dusty Wheel live episode from the lobby like twice, once on Friday, once on Saturday. So this time I've already planned those and put those videos up. And I can't wait to do those. Those are a lot of fun. So if at 11:30 on Friday, which is like I think 2 hours before opening ceremonies, I think we'll start a live stream right there at 11:30 noon. People should be kind of milling about, getting their tickets, getting their entries for it, going to the con, and we'll do a live stream. So if you are around the lobby, come join us. We'll be trying to do some, fan interaction with the crowd, doing some kind of catch up on all the news, talking about what's coming up in JordanCon. So yeah, those are, again, the lobby is probably where I will be like a majority of the con. So if you're ever looking for me, I'll be there or in a panel somewhere.
Are you setting up the inn right in the lobby? Is that what you're doing?
That's what we kind of do. I mean,
cool.
Taylor breaks out his camera, and we have the whole rig, and we run through and just do a full show. We have a 2 mic setup this time, so we'll be able to kind of. I don't have to do that whole like, what did you say? Okay, I'm back here. This thing. I think it's so annoying. So yeah, we have 2 mics that we'll be able to kind of.
Have
hand
somebody
over
with
to guests.
with a boom mic overhead knocking
exactly.
Amazing. We've actually got a question for you, Matt, from Pavara Tazanovny. They've never attended a panel. What is good attendee etiquette?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah. So I think all the way around, I think if you are every panelist wants you to be interactive, right? Like that is just, having good questions, coming prepared to kind of ask questions. It just makes things a lot nicer, right? There are some panels and some panelists who just do the panel themselves and talk to each other. But in most cases, they're asking for audience input. So yeah, I think just coming prepared to interact as much as possible. That doesn't mean they will invite you to. I just all the panels I'm on, those are that's typical. So I would suggest getting there really early and lining up outside of the panel you want to be on. What happens is that panel will empty, and I think there's a 30-minute between panels. This thing will be so packed this time that you will lose out an opportunity to be in a panel, in especially the really popular panels, if you're not kind of in line. So beyond just etiquette, in practice, I would say plan ahead, be standing outside for the panels you want to be in, and come ready to interact and ask questions to the panelists. And then obviously, with so many people, I think just normal things that are just etiquette in social situations, which is don't be talking in the audience,
No heckling.
Be quiet, listen, no heckling. Yeah. Avoid heckling is always a really positive social norm that you want to follow. So,
sure.
So nothing beyond that. Again, just get there early, and just be ready to participate and wait your turn, and be kind and respectful, I guess.
Nice.
Don't forget to follow any rules and regulations that the hotel may have in place.
True.
For safety or whatnot. Now, they don't charge for panels at JordanCon, right?
Nope.
I've been to some cons here in Florida where you pay for the con, but if you want to go to a panel, it's usually if they have like big name stars or something, you have to pay for those panels. And so you're saying that they'll be packed because it's first come, first serve, and the rooms aren't really big, or...
Well, it's just because if you think about it, it's not that they're not big. It's just that there's so many rooms. And so, they're kind of apportioned. Some are smaller than others. And if you don't know the size of the room and you don't know the size of the crowd that's going to show up, I just think best case scenario is be there early. And, hey, then you get the best seat, Right. Whether or not it fills up behind you, at least you are going to want to. There are a lot of rooms that are just galleys, So if you want to be kind of up to where things are being talked about and where if you want to be basically closer to the front of the room, I would just be there early. And I saw a comment from Hopper's been to all of the JordanCon. He's in chat, and he said, listen to your moderator. Each moderator for each panel will have a little bit different instructions on how they want the panel to go. So follow the instructions of the moderator, obviously, to kind of but they will be really specific about how they want the panel to go and how to basically what the etiquette is per panel, if you will.
Melindra asks, what does really early mean? So I know there's a 30-minute gap between panels. So assuming you're not there already for the previous panel, do you think significantly before the 30-minute before mark?
I would say if you imagine this, if someone's in the panel and they want to see the next panel, I can't remember what the rules are as far as clearing out the room and then reseating if people stick around for a panel that's coming up next. I don't remember how they handle those things, but I guess that's the point. Since we don't know exactly how that's going to be handled, you'd probably want to be there as soon as that room starts clearing out, because there'll be limited seats even then. Yep. So I know it seems but I don't want to wait, and what happens if I wait and too long? I don't want to be there too early. But this is the kind of con where, with it being sold out, too early is really relative here. Right? It's do you want to make sure that you get into the panel? Yes, then be there at least 30 minutes before, and be waiting in line. That's my recommendation, at least.
It's not like the PS5 where you're camping outside with a tent the night before.
No.
Right? I
don't know if
just
tents,
play it by ear.
I don't know if tents in the lobby are allowed, but I'm sure the IEL would appreciate it.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
So let's see. Riz Swank asks, would you say you talk to your non-Wheel of Time fan friends about Wheel of Time more or less after JCon? And I guess I'm going to put this to Tavern first. Not related to JCon, obviously, because you don't actually get to go, but you will hopefully get to go to WotCon. But after the show, would you say you talk to your non-Watt friends more?
Because they've been asking me questions. I got so many people interested in the show and watching the show that 3 of them have converted into reading the books.
Yay, that's exciting.
So I'm about 40% conversion rate.
Love it.
But it came down to a lot of explaining. Because even the show, if you haven't read the books, you still need a little explanation for some of the things, or they just had questions and whatnot. But yeah, absolutely. The conversation about Wheel of Time went up tenfold, for sure.
That's awesome.
So I would expect that JordanCon or a con, actually any con that I've been to, you talk about it after you're done. So yeah, I would expect conversation to go up for sure.
Matt, is it possible that you talk to your non-Watt friends more specifically because of JCon, or is it just constant? Like, are you always, proselytizing about Robert Jordan and the Wheel of Time?
No, it's funny for me. It's like the opposite. I think I don't know again if ambivert's like a real thing or however this works, but I tend to be very extroverted at JordanCon, and then afterwards I tend to just like close up and not want to talk to anybody for a while. And so it's just like, yeah, it has that. It's a pretty it can be very overwhelming. So again, recommendation to everybody, like just take some time. There's lots of places to kind of step away, and you can get out of the noise pretty easily. Like you can step outside, which will get you out of the noise really easily. You can, there's lots of places to go where you just want to get away for a second. I highly recommend it because it will be loud and yeah, again, just really busy. So, but yes, for me, I kind of just go full extrovert, and then I have to kind of flip that switch and come back and take a break and not talk to anybody about anything. So
Yeah, I'm kind of like
I can
worried
see that for
I'm
sure.
gonna lose my voice, and because I know
Well,
like after the premiere, I was, oh my gosh, so the night before the premiere, we went out to a pub because it was like when in London, you know what I mean, and I was just like yelling because it was loud because it was a pub, and the next morning well, also my sleep schedule was so bad, so I ended up going to sleep at like 4 a.m. that morning, even though we only stayed out till like midnight. Like literally I just couldn't sleep. And so by the time I was about to fall asleep at like 4 a.m., my throat was like, girl, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So I like stopped talking. I didn't talk almost the entire day. And then like I started getting ready for the premiere because I'm like, what if I lose my voice and I literally cannot say one single word to Madeline Madden, who is Maya Gwain? You know what I mean? Like that would be so tragic. So it ended up working out, but like I can't imagine a full weekend of like talking loudly and talking all the time. Like, do you find that your voice is also just gone by the end of it?
Yeah, if you go check out my second live stream, which happened Saturday from last year, like the first one, totally everything's fine. The second one, I'm like, and I'm just like, yeah, it's so bad. So cough drops are your friends. Definitely bring some cough drops. Your throat will definitely need it, especially if you plan on just kind of interacting and just going in and just talking to everybody. So, yes, definitely, especially for anyone that content creators that are just really excited to see each other and just want to chat. Yes.
Never stop talking. That's me.
A little mental PSA though. Most book nerds that I know are very introverted.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the most part. So this can get overwhelming if you suffer from any kind of anxiety or anything like that. Like for example, when I go to cons, I can only go so far until I find a space for my PTSD where I have to get away from everybody, or at least have an open area around me.
Yep.
A bit of advice is schedule some downtime every day where you say, okay, I'm going to go back to my room from this time to this time, or at least for an hour or an hour and a half at some point, and then do that just to recharge. Because if you don't, you can get overwhelmed and you can turn a really good experience into a really horrible experience really quick. So make sure that you take that time to step away and relax and enjoy the con.
Fair enough.
And hydrate.
Yeah.
Dusty Wheel said hydrate.
Well, yeah,
yes.
hydrate. Between drinks, if you're going to be drinking.
Drinks.
If you're going to be taking part in the ooze quai, which, is your prerogative, like, make sure you're also hydrating. Don't
forget to chug the horn of water.
Literally. Like, there may be water in beer, but it doesn't count. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so somebody's saying there's Beth Weston is asking about karaoke on Friday. So I'm going to confess here that I haven't printed out the itinerary. Like, I don't yet know what's on the schedule other than the panels that I'm doing and the ones that I've heard about. So there's karaoke on Friday night. Like, is that real life?
It's real. This is the crazy thing about karaoke. At first, like the first year they did it, like you could get a couple songs in yourself, then like as years progressed, you might get 2 songs in. Now it's like you're lucky if you get a song in over a course of 5 hours. So
Wow.
yeah, if you want
Holy
to
cow.
sing, like if you want to sing karaoke, there's a list and it just grows really quick. So and don't be surprised if like you're on like at 2 a.m. in the morning because that's just
Oh
and it
my
begins at
gosh.
10 p.m. like and you might have to wait that long.
Okay.
Yeah, karaoke is a hit, and with this many people here, I would imagine that yes, it's just going to be even more so that. So I will do an encore of Freak at karaoke. I will try to put it down on social media. I don't know how else to tell people when it's happening if you want to see it live.
That's awesome.
But I can't tell you when that'll be. I have a panel from 10 to, I think, whatever. Did they go an hour and a half? I can't remember how long these
1
panels go,
hour
but
is what they said.
1 hour.
All panels
So
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with the late night ones, I can see like Looney Theory stretching a little bit, but from 10 to 11, and I'll probably try to put my name in pretty early, but I will hopefully do my karaoke sometime between 11 and 1 in the morning, whatever that is. But yeah, I will do a version. I'll do my version of Freak. I'm planning on coming up with a different like third verse. I might sit down with people like on CouchCon night and just come up with whatever that third verse is. I like to change it up
Okay.
every couple years.
CouchCon.
So
Do a lot
So,
of
yeah.
people Wheel of Timeify their karaoke selections?
no,
Okay.
that was a thing. I don't know. I don't know if Freak was the. I don't know. I'd have to ask people. I did that, and I don't know that a ton of people do it. The yeah, but I think a lot of people this year will because of the Wheel of Time song parody. So there's lots of people that did parodies that are like planning on singing their parody. I think at this karaoke.
They've been saying
so.
it in the chat. There's a couple of people that mentioned that in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm
So it's-
horrendous at singing, but now I'm like, should I like come up with some fun Wheel of Time things so people are distracted from my voice and can just listen to the lyrics? Like
That's
You could
important.
always do it as a group too.
That's
If
true.
you want to get a bunch of people together and go up as a group, that way you all get to sing.
That's true.
You don't have to wait for hours and hours.
it's not
But yeah,
You still have to
karaoke's
wait, but
fun.
you know what I mean.
I can't remember if they're doing the poker tournament too. What's really vicious is when they put Looney Theories on Friday nights. I think the poker tournament's usually on Friday nights and karaoke on Friday nights. And I feel like it's just JordanCon saying like you can pick one and that's
Yeah,
it.
they're weeding out. They're weeding out the people.
So I don't know if they're doing the poker
the way
tournament
it
this year,
comes
though.
but once, be steadfast. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
Exactly.
pretty much.
You have to decide which way. Okay, sorry.
The three rings: karaoke.
I'm asking here, is there a poker tournament to Hopper? Let's see if Hopper knows. Yeah, they usually do it, but I haven't really heard it talked about much. But the poker tournament's a lot of fun too.
Dana Lou is in here as well, and she was saying that they are cleaning out the panels between, so
Oh, cool.
taking a half hour to clean out the panel. So I'm assuming they're moving people out. And she did say that karaoke starts at 8, so she has a lot of info. So if we run into something, we'd always ask her.
Why do I think that karaoke started at 10, starting at 8?
Maybe
Okay,
because
cool.
they're expecting like a huge turnout and they want to get more people in.
Yeah. So maybe I'll be able to get mine in before. We'll see.
No,
Yeah.
no poker tournament this year.
No poker tournament. Okay. So yeah, that's a bummer, but I guess more time for karaoke, everybody.
Time for karaoke.
More people for karaoke too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well,
So yeah,
I guess I don't want to keep you too long. What is one last bit of advice you want to give about JordanCon? Just anything, like a fond memory even. It doesn't have to be
Sure.
advice, just like whatever you want to say to like just turn up that hype just a little bit before we get over
Sure.
there.
I would say this: it is not possible to do it all. So plan to come back to JordanCon. And what I mean by that is go in where you're like, you know what, I'm going to really invest in this part of JordanCon this time. Whether or not it's like, I'm going to go to all the panels I possibly can. That is one way to do JordanCon, and it's a blast. I'm going to go and, do all of the extracurricular stuff, whether or not it's the touring and it's the game room and, whether or not it's going to again like karaoke and doing all those things and making sure you get up and do karaoke, and where I'm going to just hang out and make as many friends as possible and meet as many people as possible. There's so many different things you can do to kind of invest in JordanCon, and don't try to do it all. Just like really, pick something that you really want to get done and feel like you're going to walk away from JordanCon loving, and just come back the next time. Like come back again and do something else and do it differently, because I think a lot of people get stuck in that where they go so hard trying to get everything that I've seen so many people kind of disappear on a Saturday, and you're like, where did they go? And they're like, I just slept for the last 12 hours. I'm exhausted. And you're like,
They
yeah,
burned out.
but you missed the panels that you were here to see. You know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, I was, and I think that's that, yeah, whether they burned out or they just, again, tried to be part of everything. And it's not possible. So, and I'm saying this just with a lot of experience. The ones I really liked the most were the ones where I just tried to kind of zero in on what was really going to make me happy and just do a lot of that in the convention. So
That's great advice. Hopper is telling you to mention the charity auction.
oh yes, there's a charity auction too, which is a lot of fun. I believe that you can see things that are available when you walk through like the art show area. So yeah, obviously going and seeing the art show side of things is a lot of fun too. There's just a lot of things to go do. So yes, make sure you go donate to the charity auction. There's a lot of fun stuff that's going to be available. I don't think I threw anything in. Someday I need to. It's like I always think about it, but I'm too late. So, one last thing: collecting ribbons is a lot of fun. There's gonna be so many ribbons this year that I imagine there'd be too many ribbons for you to actually hold on one. On your, what do you call it?
Badge.
Your badge. So, but yes, it's just a tradition. Everyone's gotten into it, and I've seen so many badges that people are bringing, or so many ribbons. So yeah, just have fun with that. That's a good icebreaker. To walk up to somebody and be like, find out what the ribbon's all about and why they're handing them out, and let people know you're new if you're new. People love to help the newbies at JordanCon. So don't be afraid to be like, this is my first year. Do you mind showing me around or explaining something? You'll have just tens and tens of people that would love to help a new fan that's new to JordanCon figure out what to do. And so, yeah, please do that.
That's all amazing advice. And one of the people who is going to have ribbons is
The coolest
this
ribbon
girl,
ever.
Wheel and Chill. You're going to have the little, like, directly beneath me, you see that little logo? We've got rainbow ribbons. So they're all kind of like
They're very
slightly
cool.
different colors. And they've got the Wheel and Chill show logo designed by Tavern himself. On these ribbons. And when I tell you that we iterated, we were like, do we want, like the logo here and some words over here? Do we, literally there was like, I cannot tell
There's
you
a science to that
how
shit.
many times we texted back and forth about what was going to be on the ribbon. And then we just landed on clean the logo itself. Cause I think our logo is really pretty. And yeah, so please, yeah, right there. That's kind of what they look like. Cause it's, it's all multicolored and whatnot because it's rainbow. Hopper says, come by the charity auction. I can be a wolf sibling. I don't know what that means, but I love it. I love it. I would love to be an honorary wolf sibling. And so I guess for me, all I'll say is, first of all, have ribbons, and you should come talk to me, definitely. If you're cosplaying, I'm going to be putting together TikToks and Instagram posts with featuring a lot of the cosplays that I come across. So please, especially if you're cosplaying, if I don't come up to you, which I probably will, because I'm not shy. If I miss you, or if you're cosplaying and I just don't run into you, seek me out, please, because I want to feature you on my TikTok and on my Instagram. Please, please. And that's just it. Yeah, and if you're just if you're a JordanCon expert and you see me and I look lost, come say hi and help me out, because it'll be my first one. And I'm usually pretty good at navigating situations like that, but you know what? Who knows? I might be in over my head, because if it is that many people there, it could be a lot, who knows. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Tavern, you were the trivia master extraordinaire today, so I'm gonna let you finish the stream off if you want to, and just give us whatever. You don't get to be at JordanCon. Hopefully we'll see you at WatCon, but just tell us how you're feeling right now, about trivia or whatever.
I am feeling amazing. Thank you, Matt, for coming onto the show for
Absolutely.
our JordanCon hype and the trivia. I hope you enjoyed the trivia.
Totally.
I really, you guys did a great job. I think you did a phenomenal job. Thank you to the chat for participating and sticking to the rules, not blurting stuff out. Just being amazing as always. Our chat is incredible. We have some of the coolest people come in here and just participate every time we do a show, and I'm Kritter and I are both very grateful to you guys. You guys are amazing.
We are.
So that's pretty much it. These shirts are homemade, so you're not going to find them on the store. But if I get to WatCon, I will ask before WatCon comes up. And if anybody wants a shirt, I can take orders beforehand. I might even bring some out for sales. Just let me know.
Okay.
But it's
Awesome.
super shiny.
It is so
I know,
shiny.
that's really cool.
I literally just want to
Super shiny.
touch it because it's so shiny. All right. Well, this was incredible.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Thank you so much, Matt, for being here. This
Yeah,
is amazing.
it was a blast.
Can't
yeah,
wait
thank
to
you for
see
having me.
you in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so oh my gosh. Thursday is it, everybody. Thursday is CouchCon night, and if you're there on Thursday, please come into the lobby and please enjoy what is just a ridiculous evening of fan hype as we get ready for Friday. So
Okay, everybody get hyped for JordanCon, and if you can't be there, we will be live and posting and everything else, so hopefully you'll feel like you're a part of it, even if you can't be in Atlanta. We will see you all soon. Thank you so much for being here.
bye.